So new Mass Effect gameplay. Yeah, that's a thing. Hey, what's up guys? Sovereign here. We're actually gonna talk about the new Mass Effect gameplay that came out at the NVIDIA keynote. Was it a keynote? I think it was a keynote. We got gameplay during CES. So if you haven't actually watched it yet, I'll leave a link in the description so that you can. But we're gonna talk about some of the details. We're not gonna go through all the details, just the ones that I think are the most important. But there are plenty. Just leave a comment below if you noticed something that I didn't. The more eyes that look at it, the better. So we actually get more information as a community, you know? So that being said, we're gonna go right over to these deets, boy. Okay guys, and right from this first scene, we actually see the Nexus in the background of this footage. And actually, it looks like it's pretty much either complete or almost to completion. And from the information that we have already from the previous briefing on the Andromeda Initiative website, we know that the Nexus left the Milky Way galaxy incomplete. And it is part of the mission to actually finish building it upon arrival. That right there leads me to believe that this is probably taking place mid to late game. And we also know from later information, the active mission in this gameplay video is PB's loyalty mission. So if we go off of what we know from past Mass Effects, it would further solidify my reasoning to this taking place later in the game. Alright, and the next scene here is still in space, and you can actually see how nimble and small the Tempest is compared to the Normandy SR1 and SR2. So it's nice to see this ship in the dynamic light here. And once it actually gets to the atmosphere and it's breaking through, you can actually start to understand the scale of these worlds. Hopefully we can go to wherever we can see, but still to be updated on that information. And here we go guys, we finally get a good look at menus. This is where we're gonna spend a lot of our time at for this video. So here we go, our first look. So the look and feel is still kind of like that radio feel, and it's reminiscent of what the menu used to be. Obviously updated, so let's look into the details of this. Starting from the top, the upper left hand corner shows your profile that you're using and your level. Also, the actual XP needed to go to the next level. Moving across the top, you see the various tabs in your menu, and currently on the skills tab. Next to that, on the top right, we have the credits, which are your actual currency in this game if you don't know. And then it also shows the Nexus level, and here it's showing a level 1, next level at 1000 AVP. I currently do not know what AVP is, so if you guys know, leave it in the comment section below and share the information, please and thank you. Alright, now moving down to the center left, we have the actual character you're currently on for that tab, and you're under writer, which you have 16 skill points. Then you have combat, biotics, tech, which are your skills, and I'm pretty sure that breaks down into other skills that you can use. Then it shows your squad skills, and currently in the squad is Core and PB. And moving over to the right center of the menu, we have what profile you're on. You're currently on writer. Here it shows the level, the health, and shield status, the current loadout you have, so these would be powers and skills. Currently he has overload, flat cannon, and flamethrower, which you actually see a little bit of the flamethrower a little bit later, and I think you actually see all of them, so we will get to that point shortly. Moving on through the video, we can see that the auto level up for our squad mates is still available for those of you that do not really care about going into the nitty-gritty of the teamwork in this game. Now we exit the menu and we see Ryder walking on the surface during a mission, and let me just say, this looks absolutely beautiful, just how everything is being rendered right here in this video. Look at this. We'll go in slow motion just so you guys can really sit here and appreciate, especially that ship going across the screen, the low clouds, the light, the shadows, the textures, everything looks amazing, and it looks quite vast. Hopefully we can actually explore a lot of these places that we can actually see with the naked eye. Some people have said if you can see it, you can go there. I'm hoping that stays true, but we're not really sure. This next menu that we get to, we're gonna slow down a little bit so we can see. We go to profiles, and this is where your main powers and skills and technical abilities are at. So I'll briefly cover the things that are shown on this menu screen. So right off the bat here, we can actually see that the top portion of the menu stays the same with the tabs, the leveling stuff, and your credits up top. Next, we move over to the left side where it shows what actual profile you are on. And you can see that we're currently selected on Engineer, but we have Soldier returning, Adept, Sentinel, Vanguard, the Damage God Infiltrator also returning, and then Explorer, which is a new one. And on the right side of the menu, it shows your highlighted profile with a brief understanding of what it is and what it's strong against. Also, it shows you your rank bonuses for leveling up that specific profile. The best thing about profiles this time around is that you're not stuck with the one you choose. You can actually change between them. As you can see here, it goes into the menu and selects on Engineer and then exits. I love that. So you're not just stuck, and you can become more versatile and be better suited to face different enemy types. Now we're gonna go back to the skills menu and get a deeper look at what exactly is on this page. So here we get to see some of the tech powers and the passives here in this tree, and exactly what we can expect from all the other trees. On the right hand side, you can see a brief description of what the skill does or what the power does and what the rank upgrades are. So here they go into the flamethrower skill evolution tree, and we can see here that it's pretty much almost identical to what we already know and grew to love from the Mass Effect trilogy. Rank 1, 2, and 3 are standard, and then the evolution tree splits for 4, 5, and 6. Here we go in and see that the power switches out to flamethrower. There you go, and then now that is your 3 sets of powers for your loadout. Purchasing those skills actually helps rank up your profile. As you can see here, they unlocked the Technical Overseer to the Engineer profile. Alright, now we're going to go into some of the battle sequences where we see how shotguns are absolutely MLG Pro MLG in this game. Flamethrower goes off, and look at that individual cooldown right here. No more global cooldowns for powers, which you guys already know if you're a Mass Effect fan, was absolutely irritating in clutch situations. Now we can use our powers separately whenever we desire. Thank you, BioWare. Thank you. And guys, this extremely excited me right here, because if you look at the top of the screen, look at the radar. Those red dots moving around, points of interest, that's similar to Fallout style Bethesda type games. So if we are getting this type of radar, I'm really crossing my fingers that we're going to get massive environments similar or comparable to Bethesda type games like Fallout. Please, I'm not going to dislike the game if it doesn't, but I've been really dreaming of a Mass Effect title with a massive open world like Fallout. It would be my dream come true. So hopefully it is, but like I said, I'm not going to hold my breath. The last thing I want to point out about this battle sequence is the use of the jetpack. It looks like it is a core element to actually being mobile and getting around, dodging attacks, and being nimble. If you're that type of person, my playstyle is very quick. I like to move around a lot, and I felt that Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3 were very luggy. And especially, it shows mostly in the multiplayer. If you played that and you're trying to really get around and be nimble, dodging, getting into cover, jumping out, anything like that, it was very cumbersome. And it looks like the jetpack could solve that problem, and the movement looks a little bit quicker and refined. But we really won't know for sure 100% if that holds true or not until we get this game in our hands. So also on this screen, you actually see your health and your shields, your 2 partners down there, and the weapon you're using. So finishing off this battle scene, we get another screen that shows the final official release date, which is March 21st, 2017. There you go, guys. Less than 3 months away, and we are going to finally have the newest chapter in the Mass Effect universe. Whew! I don't know about you guys, but that's extremely exciting to me, and I cannot wait to get this game into my hands. So that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know your thoughts, your ideas, and other details that I didn't cover down in the comment section below. Just let me know what you guys are looking forward to the most in Mass Effect also. If you guys want to chat with me about your thoughts about Mass Effect Andromeda, hit me up on Twitter right over here. I'll leave my handle in the description box below as well. And if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps the channel out a great deal, and I would really appreciate it. And now it's time for me to go. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm Sovereign, and I'm out.